So this question says the perimeter of an isosceles triangle is 83 inches. So isosceles triangles, first and foremost, are triangles that have two sides that are congruent, a third side that is not congruent, and that means that we also have two base angles, the angles opposite of those two congruent sides, that are also congruent to each other. So what do we know? We know that the perimeter here is equal to 83, which means if I were to label this as like x and x, because those are the two congruent sides, and let's call this y since it's non-congruent, then I could say like x plus y equals 83, or simplify that a bit further and just say that 2x plus y is equal to 83. Let's continue reading. Each of the two congruent sides of the triangle has a length of 24 inches. So now we know, right? We know these are not actually x, these are 24. So this is 24 and this is 24, and it means that in our equation that I've written down here, that x can be replaced with 24. So 2 times 24, which means we'd have 48 plus y equals 83, and I can solve for y by subtracting 48 from both sides. So 48 is gone there, and then 83 minus 48 is 35, so I'd have y equals 35, which means this side down here is 35. What is the length in inches of the third side? Well, we just found it, right? So notice how I'm interacting with this question and solving as I go. It just, I think, helps to keep engaged, especially on a timed test like this. So the answer here is 35. We found it we found it in some ways before reading the actual question statement, but it made sense, right? We were told these two, we know the perimeter is 83, we know that this is how you get to the perimeter by simply adding up all the sides of this isosceles triangle. So if these two things are 24, then we have to have a 35 here in order to get to 83 for our perimeter.